a believer will say on the day of judgment. A man from the believers, a person of Tawheed, will be brought forth on the day of judgment. It will be said to him, present to him his minor sins and conceal from him his major sins. Thus it will be said to him, on this day you did such and such and this and that, and he will affirm that, and he will not deny it, and he will be afraid lest his major sins be presented. His minor actions will be presented to him, his minor sins. On this day you did such and such and such and this and that, and he will affirm that, and he will not deny these sins. But his heart will be petrified that his major sins will be mentioned, full of fear from his major sins. It will be said, give him in place of every sin he did a good deed. You can see, give him in place of every sin he did a good deed. So all those sins are going to be turned to a good deed. It will be said, give him in place of every sin he did a good deed. Allah will pardon his sins and honor him by replacing them with good deeds. Thus he will say, verily, I have sins which I do not see. After he had been terrified that his major sins will be mentioned, he began to hope there would be mentioned, so there would be replaced with good deeds. So when the Prophet ﷺ mentioned that, he smiled until his molar teeth became visible. This was due to the situation of this man. He was terrified, petrified, frightened that his major sins will be mentioned. But when he saw the generosity of Allah, he desired them, so he started to look for them. He said, verily, I have sins which I do not see, meaning the major sins which were concealed from him. So he said this, so his major sins could be exchanged for good deeds. So the Prophet ﷺ smiled about that until his smaller teeth became visible. This hadith had been collected by Imam Ahmed in his Musnad, and it has been declared authentic by Albani, translated by Rashid ibn Estis Barbi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.